And welcome back. More shoppers are falling behind on buy now, pay later loans that are out there. Linda Klarna says late payments are on the rise, and so is this teleprompter, but we'll get it together. All right, we're almost there. And that's because most of the shoppers are likely young shoppers who are not following up. The loans promise zero interest, but they don't always come without risk. The old payments can be sold to a debt collector, but we ask the question, can that debt collector go after your credit rating? Joining us to talk about it on the Factor Uncensored tonight, CPA and attorney Lucy Petry. So first of all, how are these buy now, pay later companies doing overall? Are they doing big business?
Oh, yeah.
Are they losing money? What?
Oh, no, it is a big business and people are using it. It's very easy to sign up for it. I booked a flight recently and it was like right there. Now, you'd expect it at maybe a Target or Sephora. Mm-hmm. I didn't expect it at United, but yeah, it's there. It's available.
So you can just find it anywhere you go.
Anywhere you go. Anytime that you make an online purchase, it's available. Mm-hmm. Most places. Yeah.
And they're saying mainly younger people are using this. And could young people use it to their detriment because they may see an expensive product that they can't afford to pay for immediately, but then they get complacent after making maybe that first or second payment and they're like, I'm done.
So I think we need some education on this topic because it is just like credit. It's like using a credit card, except you don't have to go through the approval process. It's really easy to sign up. And it is an installment agreement. You are agreeing to make payments on credit. It's consumer credit. And it's usually just a few payments, like 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. And
so it doesn't run years.
It doesn't run years like you can with a credit card, but it is still a credit account that you have to make payments on.
And you have some tips that you brought for us, Lucy?
I sure do. All right, be very careful. Always read the fine print. Okay, you don't want to be like checking out and reading the fine print.
Right,
but, but
read it beforehand if you're going to use it.
Yes, just look out for the fees and understand that you are entering into a credit agreement. Do not use the buy now, pay later for everyday spending.
An example of that would be
a cup of coffee.
Okay.
You don't want to be paying for the
Your
cup of
ass need
coffee.
to be kicked if you use it for coffee.
Right, and you feel like 30, you enjoy it for 30 minutes, but you're paying for it over 6 months. That's not ideal at all. Always make the payments on time because otherwise it will hurt your credit. So be careful with that. And don't get too many plans at once because it will show all these open credit accounts and it will prevent you or hurt your ability to get more credit later.
Now, will these show on your credit report? Because one of the things, they don't use the credit agencies to rate you in order to give it to you. Right. So as you pay for it, as you pay and you go, are they putting it on your credit report or you're just paying directly to them? But if you don't pay, are they putting it on your credit report?
Actually, it depends on the company. Most companies do not report, but Affinipay, I believe, is the one that has started reporting to all the credit bureaus. So most of them don't, but they're starting to report the payments now. And absolutely, if you do not make a payment, it will show up on your credit report as a late payment, and it will hurt you.
Now, if they go after you using a debt collector because you have not paid Klarna,
right,
does that make it worse?
Absolutely. It will. First of all, you'll be getting the really unpleasant calls from the credit collectors, and it will show the late payments and it will show delinquent accounts. So you could have a really big effect on your credit report for maybe a small purchase, like $50, $100, that can have a huge
And a negative mark is still a negative mark, no matter how small.
Exactly, even if it's $20.
All right, Lucy, thank you for joining us tonight.